Hey, good morning, guys. So, this is one of those rare times when you get a Tyler solo video. This morning, I will be making some chili, and I will be taking you guys along with me for the ride. So, without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so, whenever you're making chili, at least our chili, what you do is you do it in a crock pot. So, here we have our crock pot, and here we have the pan in which to cook the ground beef. So what I did last night, or very early this morning, was I took out ground beef so it could thaw. There it is. Sorry, I'm not good at this like Erica is. But anyway, so first you have to brown the ground beef. So let's do that, I guess. So you may wonder why we had our ground beef in the weird little bags. Is because we buy it in like the 3 to 5 pound blocks of ground beef from Walmart, and we don't like to just whittle off pieces of that ground beef. Sorry, I got really close to you guys there. So we chop it up and then we flatten it so that way it dethaws faster. So yeah, but anyway, we're browning ground beef right now. And actually, with the magic of videos, the ground beef is going to magically get browned. So, presto, shazam, boom, just like that, it has magically been browned. Okay, so then we put the browned beef into the crock pot. Boom. Alright, next what we do is we take 2 large cans of diced tomatoes. Boom, see, large cans. 28-ounce cans. We open them and we pour them in the pot with the ground beef. Actually, I guess I can show you the ground beef in the pot. See, I didn't just make it up. I actually put the ground beef in the pot, although you guys saw that. But anyway, so I hate can openers. Alright, one can done. And you just pour the whole thing, juice and all, into the pot. The juice is leaking out. This can does not want to open. I thought the last can was bad. Goodness. I feel like it's not opening at all. It is in fact not working, as you can see. Well, as you can see, turning it in the can opener is not moving. Which is fantastic, because that's just what I needed to make my morning easier. Still nothing. You asking me, Tyler, how did you get the can open without the can opener? I used a hammer and pliers. Did not film it because I was pretty sure I was about to cut my finger off. Alright, we hit a brief conundrum, but we overcame it, and now we have our meat and our tomatoes in the pot. So, next step. We have a colander. What we need to do is we need to rinse kidney beans and pinto beans. Boom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the sink, open them, pour them in there, then run some water on them, and then pour them back in there. So, let's do that. So, doing the pinto beans first. Pop the top. Pour that in there. Get all the beans out. Alright. One down. Pop the top, pour in the beans, make sure we get them all out, and then we rinse them. I don't know why we rinse them, I just think you don't want all the juice. take this, ooh, so pretty. We come over to the pot and we dump them in. Boom. It's looking so beautiful. Alright, the next thing we do, if we follow the spell book correctly, is we chop up some onions and some bell peppers to throw in there as well. So, teleporting. Alright, so I learned an interesting fact the other day. I learned that females have 4 of these, and they're like sweeter or whatever, and I think it's males only have 3 of them. So this is a male bell pepper, and technically this one has less taste, and it's better for dipping and stuff. But we're gonna use it in our stuff because you're not gonna be able to taste really the bell pepper because of all of the different seasonings in the chili. So I should probably wash it. All right. Don't criticize me too much. I'm not a professional chef, so there's probably a better way to clean out these bell peppers than the way I do it, but oh well. Just kidding, didn't cut myself. If Erica loves me, she will fast forward this part of the video and she'll make me look like a cooking ninja. But I don't know. I'm not in charge of the editing. I'm just here to look good and occasionally cook stuff and say funny stuff. Boom. Bell pepper. Alright, I put that in the pot, and next we have our onion. I'm only going to use half an onion today because I don't feel like chopping up another onion, and also I think that 1 onion will probably be enough. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it will be. Anyway, this chili stuff I like making whenever it's cold outside or whenever we're gonna be busy the next week because it's an easy way to like meal prep kind of. I made it probably 6 or 7 different times over the past 3 or 4 years. It's good, we like it. It lasts us probably about a week on a pot of chili, which is pretty good payout for the amount of effort that goes into it, and it tastes good too. So probably gonna have some tonight, and then Erica starts work tomorrow and I'm working, so it's gonna be busy because it's the first time that we're both gonna be in work at the same time. So we're going to probably be eating some chili tomorrow, and also tonight, of course. I don't know if I said that or not, but boom, we have onions. Hey, it's me again. All right. Ooh, it's so beautiful. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to kind of compress it down a little bit. I'm not going to stir it yet because we still have to put in all the spices, of course. So next is the spices. Alright, for the spices, first we put in half a teaspoon of white granulated sugar. This gives it a little bit of a sweeter taste. Okay, boom. It's just like magic. Alright, next we put in half a teaspoon of oregano. Oregano. I actually like oregano, so I'll put in a little bit more than half a teaspoon. Yeah. Put in half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Boom. Put in 1 teaspoon of salt. So that's 2 of these because this is the half teaspoon thing. 1, 2. Cinnamon, that's not what I'm looking for. I put in half a teaspoon of cayenne. Give it some kick and some coloring. Alright, and then last but not least, for chili, you need chili powder. I usually put in like 1/3 of the bottle to 1/2 of the bottle. It'd be easier if I just took the lid off, probably. A little bit more. A little bit more. Alright, that's good. Then you mix it.
This video is taking me so long. It's chilly.
Well, the problem is that the can opener broke.
Oh no!
And so I couldn't get the can open, so I had to use a hammer and some pliers
Oh my
to open
god!
it. Don't worry, I didn't show the viewers because I was afraid I was going to cut my fingers off.
Yeah.
I didn't though.
I'm
See,
glad.
I still have all 10 of my fingers.
It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah, I had some struggles early on.
I'm sorry, babe. It's smelling good though.
Of course it does. It's chili.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna check on you, make sure you...
I'm surviving, I promise. Alright, and that's it. Now you just put the lid on, put it on low, let it go pretty much all day long. Stir it occasionally, probably every hour maybe, or you don't really have to if you don't want to. I just like to make sure the meat doesn't fall to the bottom or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, just put it on, and then you put it on low, and then you let it cook. And we'll let you guys know how it tastes tonight. All right.
I'm about to start cutting Tyler's hair. We've got his stool right here, and he's currently turning on the TV because this is like a 2-hour long process. So we'll show you guys the end results. And here is the aftermath of it all. And we'll show you guys Tyler's hair whenever we taste the chili later. Whew, definitely a mess and definitely a lot of it. We're watching Shark Tank while we were doing it.
All right, folks. It is now 5 o'clock. It's been cooking for, I don't know, 5 hours, probably close to 8 hours or so. Got a haircut today. Thank you, Erica. I think it's looking pretty good. But anyway, so it's time to check on the chili. The smell has been killing us all day long. Anyway, here it is. It looks so delicious. You know, it'd be really funny is if I dropped this phone in there while I was stirring it. Erica's yelling at me, telling me not to do it, but I think it'd be hilarious. But anyway, that's what the chili looks like. I'm gonna put it in some bowls for us, and then we're gonna see how it tastes. Hello there.
Hey.
Try my chili.
Okay. Did you poison it?
I did. There's a lot of rat poison in there.
Well, at least had I happy. It's so hot. Okay.
It's like super hot. Don't burn yourself, please.
I'm not. I'd be more concerned that I would like drop the ball than anything else.
Yeah, you'll burn off your feet.
I'd probably break my feet with the bowl. Huh? I think it's good. I think. Oh, maybe my chest burned a little bit. Like you said, I think it could use
It needs more salt.
a little bit more salt. But other than that, I think it tastes really good. It was I didn't really get a piece. I got like mainly tomato and meat. So I need to get a piece with like a bean and some tomato. It's making me sweat. Like blowing it and the steam coming up at me. I'd say that's good. I'd give it 5 stars.
Alright, folks, what I like to do is I like to put saltine crackers in my chili. So watch as I crumple it up and throw it in there.
If you have the oyster crackers, though, those are the best ones to put into chili. Just so you know. But we don't have those right now.
Throw them in there, and then you mix it up, like so. And that, folks, is an awesome bowl of chili. Yeah. Alright, folks, so we've had a good cooking lesson today. We've got to laugh at Tyler a little bit as he's made a butchering, a mockery of this whole trying to document himself, his solo feature film. But anyway, I think it went pretty good. The chili's good, so yeah, good things, good times. All right, folks, we'll see you next time.